It's going to be Alter Ego finish him off from the back line. Alter Ego dominating over for 5 eliminations. RQ spotting up Alter Ego the moment they open fire to the side of the last member of Shunars of Box Gaming. It gives away the position. Asa just take advantage to his side, kept tapping it up, and might finish off Octa.
Oh, at least Zunos managed to get one before he went down to RRQ, and now RRQ with the high ground. Looks like he's trying to spot out the rest of Alter Ego. Alter Ego making that movement. Alter Ego down to the last man though. So gotta be really, really careful there. Still on the outside of the circle. RRQ now heading towards 7-9.
Navigating themselves straight into Fanatics here for Asa, and more a bit reckless but well worthy if they want to secure those points. Fnatic heard the audio cue coming up from those vehicles, tried to force them back off for Mort and Asa, but at the same time detonate just now, just a track on the side of Sam9 to give their crosshair to over this side of the angle. Nepeko on the other hand still holding the angle by himself in the elevations of the mountain, but Fnatic just gonna keep this spray on the side of us. A slither of health remains. Clip quite a number of it and pushing forward. We have to be extra careful. Sam9, like I mentioned early on, Fnatic, those nades, those fires attracted Sam9 on his back and here. Fnatic have to be extra careful as Alter Ego is the last member surviving.
Ooh, Alter Ego, how long can he still withstand this? But looks like RRQ is going in for the disengage. They're going to reset on the right. And they need to. They need some space. They need time. Right now, Fnatic's trying to hunt them down. On the left side, we can see that two teams really close to each other. It's going to be 7-9. We have another team. But right now, in 3 more seconds, we'll see who will be favored by the circle. And the circle went down. 7-9 needs to move.
Same goes for Fnatic here. Might get burned off by the blue zone, but he barely can make it in. BTR spreading it wide and clear as day. Talking about trying to dominate over the west side of the circle, it feels still so hard. They have to take down 7-9 first. They are in the same boat, but different side of a hill. They got those elevations. The uneven hill make it so hard for these guys to land, and it drops it. You talk about BT are quite hesitant to push forward. They are hugging around the slopes of the hill, seeing it for flash of hill. A bit quiet for now. The one that actually on the vintage or the prime spot is going to be RIQ. Got himself those elevations to work around, but quite in a plain sight there. If these guys start to push onwards and forward, it's going to be them be taken down first for RIQ. Nobody willing to move right now.
But the zone will force them to move anyway, and that's going to be Sam9. They still a full squad, so right now they are the only squad still maintaining as a full.
They tried to bait out how BTR is playing. They tried to bait out those fires. They tried to them force the other team to exploit themselves first. We're just going to poke you, and that poking is going to be landed on the timing of this. He just drove himself there. The timing was impeccable coming up from BTR. There was no way you can see that one coming, but look, be splat over by dudes. Another one down. Sam9 were taken now by BTR, and this is necessary for the side of BTR to cut across, but Dap's not willing to give out just yet. He's fighting for his life, but BTR, they're taking this matter into their hands and slowly picking off Sam9 one by one.
Wow, that's next level coordination there by BTR. And from that angle, from that slow, it was hard for Sorvel to know exactly where Sam9 is at, but with that one nade, there was an opening for BTR to come in. Now they're down to Dap. Dap could probably pick up Lung. There's still enough time, 25 more seconds before the zone closes. But right now they're still on the outside of the circle. BTR doing the same as well, but Sam9 from a full squad now down to a duo of Mort. Went down to get slow. He will get what he wants.
Hill trying to buy time with those smokes at the same time. Get slow. Just making sure he can take covers within the smoke for a bit tiny more. But at the same time, we're talking about Sam9, who barely make it into the safe zone just yet. Gatslow trying to open up the space, argue more on the ground. Nepeko ready up for his molly to toss around the hillside. Assad Asa have to actually got over the side of BTR, who's moving to the side of Hill as well. They are rushing in, just ramping up for, because these guys are arm harm, not giving enough attention to. And Gatslow from Hill tried to make sure he got himself covers from the structures and vegetation in between. But RQ forced him to fight it, and Peko keep on pushing forward.
Ooh, Asa with the high ground. Right now, Asa managed to get one. And that is it for Get Slow. Bacon time, number 5 for elimination points. That one will fall to Swabman is going to be the revenge, but that will be counted 5-1. That one will finish off. And number 5 is going to be RRQ right now, up against another team that is going to be BTR, the 2 Indonesian teams for that second chicken dinner for today.
It's quite low. I'm not sure if he got enough utilities on his side to heal himself back up. But aside of Swabfell, same goes for BTR. It's going to be 3v3 for both teams. The one that's separating right now is just the distance. It's just those hills. And the Blues are forcing RQ to push forward. Asa starts to shoot. He needs to stand up. The Blue Zone is going to be paid for. And Ryzen spotting him out just at the nick of time. Perfect spray coming from Ryzen. Swan found the rest of the team having a bit of a trade here. Ryzen knocked down next with 5 eliminations in the bag. 9 in the bag for BTR. But for BTR, this is not showing any sign of stopping or slowing at all. As RQ and Peko next on the ground. 2v1. The odds against RQ. Can pull this out. BTR finish off with a bang. Getting those double-digit chicken dinner. And they are totally celebrating.
Hello, group.